Good morning, students. So today I come with a new subject in computer science. It is the introduction to software engineering. So in this class, I'm going to discuss some basic concept of software engineering. So before going to the details of software engineering, we must first introduce the basic concept of what is software, what is software engineering, how software is different from programs, etc, etc. So first we should understand what is software. So software is more than just a program code. Okay, we know that a program is an executable code which serves some computational purpose. So software is considered to be collections of executable programming code associated with some libraries and documentation. So software, when made for a specific requirement, it is called software product. On the other hand, what is engineering? Engineering is all about developing products using well-defined scientific principles and method. So if we see the scenario of software product, so it have some characteristics, some facts which is here given. So first it needs some requirement analysis, then system analysis, then system design, coding design, testing, deployment, maintenance, and updates. So all these attributes needed for a software product. So software engineering means combining software and engineering concept, is an engineering branch associated with development of software product using well-defined scientific principles, method, and procedures. So the outcome of software engineering is an efficient and reliable software product. So if we go the basic definitions of software engineering, then some standard organizations, for example, IEEE defines software engineering as the it is the application of systematic, discipline, and quantifiable approach to the development, operation, and maintenance of software. That is, the application of engineering to software is software engineering. And secondly, the study of a process as an above statement. So on the other hand, Fritz Bauer, a German computer scientist, defines software engineering as software engineering is the establishment and use of sound engineering principle in order to obtain economically software which is reliable and work efficiently on real machines. So different, but this concept is same. With these two definitions we can accept. Now if we see software evaluation, what is software evaluations? So software evaluation means the process of developing a software product using software engineering principles and method, and is referred as software evaluation. So this includes the initial development of software and its maintenance and updates till desired software product is developed. So it is a cycle actually. It is a iterative uh, like loop which satisfied the expected requirement. If we see how software evaluations start, it starts from requirement gathering process. So first some requirement analysis, what type of process need. So after that, developer creates a prototype of intended software and show it to the user or customer to get their feedback as the early stage of the software product development. The user suggests changes on which several consecutive updates and maintenance keep on changing too. So this process sends to the original software till the desired software is accomplished. So even after the user has desired software in hand, the advancing technology and the changing requirement force the software product to change accordingly. Recreating software from scratch and go to one-on-one with the requirement is not feasible. So the only feasible and economical solutions is to update the existing software so that it matches the latest requirement. So in this way we have software evaluations. So these are not needed now. We come to some important concept, software paradigm. So software paradigm refers to the method and steps which are taken while designing the software. So there are many methods proposed and are implemented, but we need to see where in the software engineering concepts this paradigm stands. So this can be combined into various categories through each of them is contained in one another. So if we see the concept programming, that means it is inner part. Then software design is consists of programming, and software development is actually including both programming, software design, and it becomes software development. So programming paradigm is a subset of software design paradigm and is further a subset of software development paradigm. So software development paradigm is also known as software engineering paradigm, where all the engineering concepts pertaining to the development of software are applied. It includes various resources and requirement gathering, which helps the software product to build. It consists of requirement gathering, software design, and programming. Now, software design paradigm means this paradigm is a part of software development which includes design, maintenance, and programming. So, programming paradigm again is related closely to programming aspects of software development, which include coding, testing, and integrations. So, in this way, we have three categories of paradigm. And now, why we need software engineering? The need of software engineering arises because of higher rate of change in user requirement and environment on which the software is working. So following are some of needs stated. So large software, that means it is easier to build a wall than a house or building. Likewise, the size of software becomes large. Engineering has to step to give the scientific process. So for large software, we need software engineering concept. Scalability. If the software process were not based on scientific and engineering concept, it would be easier. It would be easier to recreate new software than to scale an existing one. So cost. As hardware industry has shown its skills and huge manufacturing has lowered down the price of computer and electronic hardware, but cost of software remains high if proper process is not adapted. Dynamic nature, always growing and adapting nature of software hugely depends upon the environment in which the user works. If the nature of software is always changing, new enhancement needs to be done in the existing one. So quality maintenance. So better process of software development provides better and quality software product. So now we see what is the characteristics of good software. So how we differ a software is good or bad for the customer or for the industry, for the company. Where a software product can be judged by what it offers and how well it can be used. This software must satisfy following grounds. Now, first, operational, transitional, and maintenance. Well engineered and crafted software is expected to have following characteristics. So, operational. So, operational tells us how well software works in operations. It can be measured on budget, usability, efficiency, correctness, functionality, dependability, security, safety, etc. etc. So next, transitional. So this aspect is important when software is moved from one platform to another. So that means it includes portability, interoperability, reusability, adaptability, etc. Then if we see the maintenance, this aspect brief about how well the software has capabilities to maintain itself in the ever-changing environment, and it includes modularity, maintainability, flexibility, scalability. So, in shortcut, software engineering is a branch of computer science which uses well-defined engineering concept required to produce efficient, durable, scalable, in budget and on time software product. So, with this, I conclude today's class and hope this basic concept will help you about software engineering. In a shortcut, if we see the overview, means in shortcut, if we see about the basic concept of software is consists of a set of programs as well as computational uh, libraries, associated libraries, and documentations. So definitions we already discussed. IEEE definitions. Software engineering is a engineering application of systematic, disciplined, quantifiable approach to the development and operations and maintenance of software. In this way, we see evaluation process. So software evaluation process consists of this. First, we need some requirements, then requirements, then developer creates prototype, then it user get feedback, and then software product is produced. In this way, we have the basic concept of software engineering. So thank you. I conclude this basic class of software engineering. Thank you.